Last year, the mega development project called Forest City has been heavily politicized by the opposition. Critics claim that the project was unnecessary and that it offers little benefits to the locals, particularly those in Glang Patah, Johor. Their contention was that the locals will eventually be unable to cope with an upcoming spike in the cost of living due to Forest City.
Alisa, turn on master bedroom light.
Although critics spoke of tragedies, the locals in a nearby Orang Asli village saw this as an opportunity for them to do ecotourism.
Sebagai ketua komuniti Orang Asli di Sepang Merah, kepada datuk-datuk, kepada puan-puan, datin-datin, saya ucapkan selamat datang.
Kita nak buat ecotourism dekat sini, cuma ada sukar sikit lah. Pasal apa, orang asli ni kadang-kadang tidak mudah terima buat projek ni. Tidak mudah nak terima. Sebab apa? Dia tahu bukan keuntungan untuk dia, tetapi dia silap. Tapi kalau buat ecotourism ni, keuntungan untuk orang asli. Jadi orang asli kena fikir bijak. Pemandangan orang asli lambat nak berubah. Rancangan ni, pejangan luar dah berubah, pembangunan dah naik. Tapi orang asli lambat nak berubah, itu yang Tok bimbang. Apabila masalah di orang kerja laut ni dah terjejas dah apa, adakah orang asli akan minta sedekah sikit hari? Itu yang Tok tanda. Sebab apa? Tok harap kalau negeri Johor ni boleh maju, anak Tok sendiri boleh pergi keluar, kenapakah orang asli tak nak pergi?
Providing job opportunities, however, was not the only aid that Forest City has offered to the locals.
Wo Chiao Ani Sofia.
Wo Chiao Izati.
Wo Chiao Iman.
Pada awalnya kami ada sekolah-sekolah angkat ni ada buat perbincangan lah dengan pihak Forest City. Di antaranya lah kami ada kemukakan lah keinginan kami untuk beri peluang kepada murid kami ni untuk belajar Mandarin lah. Sebab kat sini kan kita nak belajar kelas Mandarin agak mahal. Lagipun nak pergi ke bandar agak jauh lah. Jadi dari situlah Forest City bagi kami peluang. Dan kami difahamkan satu kelas tu sepatutnya dalam masa 3 bulan. Kalau sebenarnya lah dalam harga 750. Tapi murid kami diberi peluang seramai 20 orang. Dan untuk cikgu, 2 orang setiap sekolah lah. Jadi ada 5 sekolah anak angkat ni. Di sekolah-sekolah kampung sini tak ada orang Cina, jadi kita tak ada offer kelas Mandarin. Jadi dengan cara ini je lah, bila Forest City bagi kami peluang, kami memang sangat sukalah untuk beri peluang pada anak-anak kami ni belajar bahasa Mandarin.
Xie Forest City. Xie Forest City. Xie Forest City.
Xie Forest City.
Ada banyak support juga. Beri sumbangan dia pada kelab banyak juga. Ni tempat ni kos daripada Forest City juga beri. Pasal Puan Serina cakap dia buat tuition kat sini. Saya kumpulkan nelayan semua kat sini. Tuition bahasa Cina, bahasa Inggeris. Kalau macam nelayan pula, saya beri can. Saya sediakan macam tempat macam ni. Buat jaring semua satu tempat aja. Jadi selama ni diorang buat ikat jaring kat rumah sendiri kan, sendiri-sendiri tak seronok. Macam ni nanti bergeng lah orang ramai. Saya susun lah sini dia buat bahagian jaring udang, saya buat jaring ketam. Nampak tadi yang datang-datang tu semua satu tim. Yang nelayan kat situ semua sekarang memang bawa kat tangan saya jagakan dia. Daripada segi barang-barang yang mana tak cukup, kita support. Nanti saya cuba macam mana usahakan.
Once completed, Forest City will consist of 4 man-made islands that are interlinked with one another. Because these islands are made through land reclamations, some are also worried about its impact on the existing aquatic ecosystem, especially the seagrass meadows in the Tebrau Strait.
Oh, okay. Well, the seagrass meadow is still there. There's lots of people who, with no backing, will say it's gone, but it's still there. The main seagrass meadow that is nearest to Forest City, there's a few, yeah? So there's actually more than one seagrass meadow. There is a sand bridge, which is across the center of the seagrass meadow. So the northern side of the seagrass meadow is affected because there's no water movement. But what the seagrass has actually done in response, because nature is amazing that way, is move to the left so that more of it can get the water movement. So the parts that don't get water movement have essentially died, but the seagrass has spread sideways. The other side, which is still facing the open sea, that side is fine. And so people will tell you there's no more dugongs, there's no more seahorses. That's not true. There are still seahorses, there are less, which is usual. You know, 2007, before any development came, there was a lot of seahorses, but over time it goes down because development is like everywhere. So there are seahorses, and there are dugongs. It's just the thing that affects the dugongs is there's a lot of shipping traffic. So we have a lot of sand barges, and if you go out there at any one time, because I pass the area a lot, there's 20 big sand barges. So if you're a dugong, this is very loud. But there are other seagrass areas, as I mentioned, which is like, this is the main seagrass area, then there's subtidal seagrass areas, which means they're not revealed at low tide. And then there's another bigger patch on nearer the port. So the dugongs are there. So they're still around. You know, they just don't come into where we are because of all the ship traffic. So, of course, it's never going to be as good as it was in 1997, you know, but this is normal all over the world. So that's just the global state of affairs, you know. So we can't blame that on one developer or one project. There's also lots of projects happening here that's not getting any coverage. So to be fair to Forest City, they're getting all the blame, but there's a lot of other development. And it's a fluid environment. So if something is being built up Sungai Pulai, if something is being built at Danga Bay, that's going to affect the area where we are. So you can't pinpoint these things to one person or place.